What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel where you subscribe to get daily updates every day on Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Could we see sub 10,000 this weekend? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what would invalidate that. We'll start from the macro charts, go on into the micro charts. We'll look at my trades and see what's going on. Alright guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. Always do your own due diligence and your own research before investing or trading in any market. Before we begin, I want to apologize for the video being late. I had a lot of stuff going on, trying to figure some stuff out this morning. But anyways, don't forget to make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and leave your comment down below. That will get you entered to win the Ledger Nano S giveaway. Not your keys, not your crypto, guys. You should have a hard wallet anyways, but we're going to be doing that giveaway on Sunday, so all you have to do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and leave your comment down below. That will get you entered to win. I'll be picking a random comment from a random video throughout the week on Sunday. All right, looking at the Fear and Greed Index, we are at 39. We dropped 4 points from yesterday, still in the fear zone. Macro, still the same, nothing but lower highs in the macro. And this trend line right here, the dotted yellow trend line, we'll look at that through the other charts too. But a monthly close above this 10,925, then I get bullish. Other than that, I'm going to remain bearish. Still, I have no reason to be bullish yet. Everybody gets excited about a little pump after, you know, a dump, and you know how it goes, guys. But nothing goes straight up and nothing goes straight down. Until you learn that, definitely don't trade. Anyways, higher highs in the price action on the monthly, lower highs in the RSI on the monthly. That's bearish divergence. Let's take a look at the weekly and see what's going on here. Of course, we have the super bullish targets up here. The first one being just a measured move from the falling broadening wedge. Second one being a measured move from the bigger symmetrical triangle here in white. That being 27,000, the other one being 16,000. Like I said, unless we close above this trend line, which actually on the weekly it's showing right around $11,000. We would need quite the push up to get up there today. I don't think it's happening, but we shall see. I do see us at least coming down to test this trend line. If we do it on this weekly, that would also be around the 55 EMA, which would be around 9,050. I would expect at least a bounce here. Will that hold? We'll have to see how it gets there, but I still think we're going to see down to this at least 9,200 range, and I'll show you why here in a few. But let's look at the RSI on the weekly. As you guys know, this is what I'm looking for as a retest down here on the weekly. This could be days out, weeks out, months out. You know, this could take quite some time. I know a lot of people just think that they're going to miss out and it's going to shoot up and go straight to the moon. Get out of that mindset, guys. That's a bunch of BS. I don't think that's happening anytime soon, just so you guys know. Not saying it couldn't, but it's highly unlikely. Look at this as a rising broadening wedge. The measured move off that is all the way down to the 38.23. I'm not saying we have to go down there, but there is a CME gap down at 30. I think it's 35.70. So keep that in mind that it is down there. And let's look at what's going on. We have gotten 3 touches on this trend line here. If we came down and touched it today, it would be around the 99.30. Most likely we'd get a bounce there, but if it does drop through, our next real support is down here on this trend line. Could be around the 7,200 area, somewhere in that range, and that is the 0.618 retracement. Anyways, there's a lot of opportunity when Bitcoin's volatile like this to make a lot of money. Be careful, you can lose a lot too. But if you're interested in trading, I'm going to leave my Prime XBT tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. By far my favorite exchange. You can trade Bitcoin, EOS, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Forex, Dow Jones, gold, silver, oil, S&P, everything off of this one exchange, just using your Bitcoin as collateral. I did closed my shorts out yesterday in profit. I re-entered a little early, but I am back in some shorts. I'm currently down Well, I'm up with the whole account. If you guys remember, I started this with 0.1 Bitcoin. I'm still up around 300 as of right now. But we'll see how this trade goes. I do have my stops at 10,950. RSI does look topped out. Does look like we should most likely come down, although this is looking like a little bull flag here. But if you guys are interested, definitely check out Prime XBT. Use my promo code Savy50 to get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit towards that goes towards your margin. And Savy25 will get you 25% off your fees. Also, another reason to leave a comment down below and smash the like. I'll be giving a $100 promo away for Prime XBT account. So definitely, and that'll be on Sunday also. So let's look at this, the daily. This fractal I've been looking at, it's still a fractal in my opinion. I do think we're going to see something like this over here, just like we did over here, a capitulation. The invalidation of that would be getting above this $11,200 range. That would most likely invalidate it. If we cross this trend line here, which is going to be around 11,400, definitely invalidates it. As you can see, we didn't get up to it over here in this fractal, but I still think, guys, we are headed down this direction. And when it starts, it's gonna be pretty heavy. All right, let's look at the 4 hour. We'll take a look at the Fibonacci retracements. Also, 4 hour, we're looking at this as a rising wedge. The measured move falling out of that is around $6,000. Let me get that off of there. So if we take a Fibonacci retracement from the swing low to the swing high, guys, we are back above the 0.236 fib, which is around 10,445. I think if we fall below that one more time, it's going to get ugly. I'm expecting the 9,200 range, and that's the 0.386 Fibonacci zone. Or I'm sorry, the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement. If that doesn't hold, we could be looking at the $8,200. Actually, 8165 is the 0.5, and then we have the golden pocket zone between 6850 and 7150. I would expect at least a bounce there, but if this does not hold, then our target of 6,000 would be my next target, and if that doesn't hold, 5675 is the 0.786 fib. I still think we're going to see these lows, guys. This one, I'm not saying, you know, that we have to see it, but there is a gap down here. Just remember that. Let's look at the RSI and see what's going on there. I'm gonna zoom this in so you guys can see it. And this is the 4 hour, guys. And what do we have here? We do have some bearish divergence. We're getting higher highs in the RSI. When we go up to the same time or the same peaks, lower highs in the price action. That is hidden bearish divergence. Let's look at the EMAs real quick. I'm going to get this off of here. The EMAs are still looking kind of bullish. They're turning up here. We are getting support on the 55 EMA, which lies right around 10,600. So if we're able to break below 10,600, I think we go test that 10.5 again. If that breaks, we're headed down now. Otherwise, we could be going for one more little push up. But like I said, until we pass this 11.2, I'm still looking at this as this fractal here. Sorry, guys, I forgot to turn that off. But anyways, I still think we're going to come down and retest this area on the weekly. So that is where I'm at with that. Let's look at the hourly. So looking at the hourly, this is going to get kind of messy. Let me get this off of here, and I will show you where I got that here in a minute. But if we take a look at this rising channel here, also could have been looked at as a head and shoulders, but I'm going to keep it as a channel. Where we broke down here gets us that measured move of around 9,700. And of course, we have the CME gap there, and I talked about it a little bit yesterday. I know everybody's going to plan on longing at the gap, thinking that gap's just going to close and it's going to go. A lot of times what happens when everybody's thinking like that is there will be a long squeeze, meaning they will get squeezed out of their longs, and that will be the drop. I'm not saying that has to happen, but I do believe that's what will happen if we come down and test this gap. Everyone's going to be expecting a bounce, and I don't think they're going to get it. But that's that target from up there. Now, if we took a look at this whole thing as a A, B, and then a C correction, and we take the Fibonacci extension and we put it up here to the swing high, down to the swing low down here, and then back up to the swing high at 11.2. The 1-to-1 extension gets us right around the $8,500 range, and that's where that target would be if that is in fact an A, B, and a C coming. So be aware of that. Those are the targets for that. Let's look at Litecoin. All right, so Litecoin, the 200 EMA is down here. If we came back up to retest it, would also be retesting the bottom of this channel. It'd be around the $49.50 to $50 range. That would be the highest I see it going. Expect some resistance if we make it up to 46, because that's where the 55 EMA is. Let's look at our targets here. Obviously, you guys know we had a target down here. I think it was at 4,300, which we already hit. I got it out of our way. If we look at this rising channel up here, or like I said, you could look at this as a head and shoulders also. But if we take the measure move of when it broke down from here, that is 38.62. So I'm still looking for that at least the 38.62 level. And then if we looked at this as a bull flag a bear flag, and we broke the bear flag here, that gets us down to around the 31.40. Yeah, these are my targets. I do believe we're going to hit down in this area with Litecoin. Let's take a look at see if there's any divergence in here also. It does look like we had a little head and shoulders here, so we may get another push up, maybe to that 4,600, and tag that 55 EMA. But we'll see. Let's see if we're getting any divergence here, which yes, we are. If it was a close here, we have 3 hours left, guys, so it's really hard to say on the 4 hour. But this is straight. This would be straight across if we closed in this area somewhere. And if we put it to, so keep an eye on that, but we put it to that same peak up here and come down. Obviously, we're getting higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action. That is hidden bearish divergence, so be aware of that. And let's look at Ethereum. We're looking at this as a rising broadening wedge that we fell out of, measured move of about $246. And then if we took this, looking at this as a flagpole, this being a bear flag that we broke down out of over here, we have hit our target of 332 and bouncing above it now, but gets us around the $200 range. So between 200 and 246 is where I'm looking for this move. And then same thing, we can take our trend line and go from this peak here to this peak here, being lower lows. And if we go to the same peaks in the RSI, we're getting slightly higher highs. That is hidden bearish divergence, guys. Everything's still pointing down to me. Even if we was to get a pump and retest this up here, 392 is the highest I go. And if we break 392, then I'm wrong. And yeah, I will have to reevaluate. But as of now, still bearish 100% in my opinion. Like I said, I know a lot of people are bullish as hell out there. Just be careful, guys. And if you're trading, don't forget to use stops. Use low leverage. And don't put in more than you're willing to lose if you're just beginning. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to smash the likes and leave your comments. I'm out of here. Bye.